Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Arakalian, a member of Old Guard of New England, and I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight for the TAPS, which is held the first Sunday of every month. And I think we have a wonderful ceremony and program for you tonight. What I'd first like to do is introduce the president of Old Guard of New England, Don McNeil, to say a few words, and then we'll continue with the program. Don?
Good evening. Thanks for coming out tonight. I'd like to thank my brothers, the Nam Knights, for coming out to show their support. Excuse me. Tonight we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to do a tribute to the fire department, the police department, and then the 13 vets that we just lost in Afghanistan. So, and receiving the flag is going to be Megan DePaulo, good family friend. Her dad is a firefighter from Milford. She's got an extensive military family background, grandfathers, uncles, so very deserving to grab the flag. So I'm going to hand it back over to Mike and we'll get started. Thanks.
What I'd first like to do for the folks that have never attended one of our ceremonies here, TAPS traditionally serves two important purposes. At military outposts around the world, it is played in the evening to signal the time for quiet, rest, and reflection after a day of duty. It is mandated by the DoD to be sounded live by a bugler, if possible, at the funeral of each and every American veteran as a final tribute to that individual's veteran's honorable time of service to his or her country. An average of over 1,600 American veterans are laid to rest each day. Hopkinton has held this ceremony on the first Sunday of each month since it was initiated in March 2004 by the national nonprofit organizations Bugles Across America. Since the ceremony was first proposed, over 1,500 communities across America, as well as in Canada and several other countries, now participate. Please share the date, time, and location of our next TAPS vigil with anyone you feel would like to honor the service that veterans have and are giving for all of us. Now I would like everybody to face the flag, remove their headgear, place their right hand over their heart as we repeat and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Normally, we would read military history events for this day, but due to the nature of this ceremony that we're going to perform, I have omitted it, and it will return next month when we have TAPS. What I'd like to now announce is some deaths of Hopkinton members, or who were Hopkinton members, since the last TAPS in August. Charles Lowell, 76, passed on December 10th, 2019, who was a U.S. Army veteran who served as a member of the 82nd Airborne Division. Francis Pine, 80, passed on February 14th, 2020, who was a U.S. Army veteran. And just recently, Joseph A. Sergey, 99, passed on 10 August 2021, United States Navy, was aboard the USS Haddo SS-255, which was a submarine in World War II, which earned the Navy Unit Citation and 6 battle stars. Normally we don't get names right away from Hank Alessio in town, and we find out from other people, hence the other folks that I mentioned that died in 2019 and 2020. Now we will go over to the next part of the ceremony, which is honoring the police and the fire department. We will now have a bell toll of 241, which represents the number of New York Police Department personnel in total which have passed away because of 9/11, and out of this total, 71 died at the towers. Now, the next following bell toll of 343 represents the number of first responders and firefighters who died at the towers that day. Also, in total, 2,996 folks died on 9/11 at the towers, 6,000 others were injured, and 265 died on the 4 planes that crashed into the 4 separate buildings and fields. On August 28, 2021, we lost 11 Marines, 1 Navy corpsman, which is a medic, and 1 Army soldier. We would now ask for a moment of silence, remove your headgear, bow your heads to honor our 13 lost brothers and sisters. Thank you. Now we will have the folding of the flag, which will be in honor of the 13 military members that passed away on August 28th in Kabul, Afghanistan. The first fold is in memory of Lance Corporal David L. Espinoza. The second fold is in memory of Sergeant Nicole L. G. The third fold is in memory of Staff Sergeant Darren T. Hoover. The fourth fold is in memory of Corporal Hunter Lopez. The fifth fold is in memory of Lance Corporal Riley J. McCullum. The sixth fold is in memory of Lance Corporal Dylan R. Merola. The seventh fold is in memory of Lance Corporal Kareem M. Niku. The eighth fold is in memory of Corporal Deegan W. Page. The ninth fold is in memory of Sergeant Johanny Rosario Pichardo. The 10th fold is in memory of Corporal Humberto A. Sanchez. The 11th fold is in memory of Lance Corporal Jared M. Schmitz. The 12th fold is in memory of Navy Corpsman Maxon W. Soviak. And the 13th fold is in memory of Army Staff Sergeant Ryan C. Noss. We will now have a 3-volley round gun salute for the fallen.
On the ground. On the head. Good. 3, 10, 4. 8. Fire. Ready. 8. Fire. Ready. 8. Fire. 3, 6, 4. Move back.
This concludes the ceremony for today's events. We'd like to thank the Boy Scouts for coming, the police and fire department members that are here, and those that are kind of thirsty or hungry. We do have coffee and donuts at the table. And again, thank you for coming out, and hope to see you out in October, the first Sunday.